Dios le pido que se me muero, se de amor y se me amoro, se de voz y que tu voz este corazón. Hey everyone, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming out today with a little Juanes. Coming out today with a VeVe, Definity, DEVVE, daCat. We have a bunch of stuff to go over today. DMC, SHIRO, update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. For not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Commenting, liking, subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon and smashing that super thanks button down below. Super chat as well. Tammy Hannah, special guest today. She'll be here in about 15 minutes. What I'm going to do right now is just try to go over a couple of the sponsors of the channel. So let's get this bread for SHIRO. Okay, so SHIRO's up about 1.5% on the day. Had a wicked good time up until I think like a couple hours ago. We had a couple major sells. I'm not really 100% sure from who. My items were expired on the market. All right, I'll have to do that later for VeVe. Despite that, SHIRO had $750,000 in volume on the day. So I looked at this on CoinGecko. It says $4.5 million market cap. I never really looked at SHIRO anywhere but CoinGecko. But on CoinMarketCap, it's actually $1 million in volume on the day, and it's actually a $5.91 million market cap. So, my SHIRO that, like I said, I'll get more this month. I will get a lot of stuff soon. I got stuff to do. There is a ton of stuff that I need to get, and we'll go over that. We'll go over why. So SHIRO's at 5.9 million. I said originally at 100 million I'll get a SHIRO tattoo, but I think now, depending on how much I can get for SHIRO this month, I should be able to lower that a bit. Maybe at a lower market cap, I could go in and get a SHIRO tattoo again, depending on how much I get. So we'll see. SHIRO, I think they had a couple of things going on over on their X account, and we'll go over and take a look. See the past 24 hours, they have actually reshared a lot of stuff the last 24 hours. 6 hours ago, they shared Walter James saying, 1 cat, 3 chains, SHIRO multi-chain. SHIRO just leveled up, jumping from a single network to 3 powerful chains. Move your SHIRO effortlessly between Ethereum, Solana, and Shibarium for faster swaps, bigger opportunities, and the same fearless feline spirit. Save and share if you believe in a multi-chain future. Captain Altcoin, I love this man. He's going to be in a bunch of the comics, saying, I love the idea and how SHIRO expands his powers. Saying the Solana bridge integration to the SHIRO dApp is well underway. Soon you'll be able to trade SHIRO on Solana, Shibarium, and Ethereum, and move through portals using Chainlink tech. Is your project interested in a gateway from ETH and Sol? Our dApp may be for you. Also, there are 2 other announcements scheduled for SHIRO this month. I'll tell you one of them, not today. Later in the month, I'll tell you one, and then obviously we're going to hear from Hero, the SHIRO like community mad lad, and he'll explain the other one again later this month. And then you have the Solana Wolfpack saying collab burn alert, SWP and SHIRO and Randy Chavez representing the daCat token, powerful communities on July 11th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, that's tomorrow. That is tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll be holding you tight. Sorry. SHIRO goes multi-chain. Okay, we did that. SHIRO climbing its way to the #1 chart, 1 spot at a time. To start the rally off, SHIRO is burning 5x the amount of buys, up to 2% of the supply through July 17th, just in time for the Solana pairing. Again, SHIRO was up quite a bit today, I even said, before the big sells. Anyway, that was the SHIRO, and we'll get to daCat later. Once Tammy gets on, we'll get to daCat. Let's do Delorean, DMC, and see what they're up to. They're up 8% on the day. 8% for Delorean DMC. They have had, what is the volume? 19.39 million in volume, $16 million market cap. And again, it's a nice 8% that they're up to. Let's take a look at their X and see what they're up to. I don't wonder if Tammy knows what Delorean is. No, I don't want. My own Twitter said Randy Chavez is live. Join now. It's like I know I'm live. I'm the one that's live. Why is it giving me that notification? Anyway, Delorean, 208,000 followers over on X. I assume 70,000 on their Discord. Let's see what they had over the last 24 hours. Delorean Labs is bringing Solana users into the future on SUI network. We've teamed up with SUI NS DApp. Oh yeah, SUI NS, like the name service DApp, 433,000 followers over on X, to help you claim your on-chain identity with a .SUI name. Thousands made the jump. Now 50% of the first 2,000 signups are receiving a DMC airdrop voucher to gain the DeLorean airdrop race on Galaxy as wildcards. Galaxy has 1.5 million followers over on X, so again, a lot of power in this tweet. Check your wallets, claim your gift, and welcome to the SUI era. And shout out to them for sponsoring the channel. Again, I love. Actually, they're up 9% now. They're close to that 006. And where are they going? Where to afterwards? They go back up to a penny. They go back down to 003. Get cut in half, or we don't know. Clearly, the markets today are absolutely ripping, though. We'll get to DEVVE before Tammy gets here. Bitcoin went to like 116.5 before, and 115.9 now, so down a little. But I don't know why it just decided to rip, but it did. There is a bit of news to go over today. We're not going to go over a ton of that. We'll go over a bunch of the news tomorrow. We have Ethereum up 6.5% on the day to 29.48. Its highs was 29.79, so it probably wicked up to 3K. A lot of sell pressure at that. I think it did actually go up to 3K at one point. Bunch of us are celebrating because now at 3K, it is exactly what it was when Eric Trump said to buy before it went down to like 1350. And now, obviously, again, we're back up to that point. Count, yep, promotion. OMI has to participate in their laps. Oh God, oh lordy. Maybe they should do something with OMI, with Delorean. We'll see. I'll keep everyone posted. So moving after that, I think DEVVE. I get the buy notifications from the Uniswap. So they were up to 50 cents at one point. They were down to 46 cents at one point. I did get a teeny tiny bit more. Not when it was at 46 cents. Unfortunately, it was 48 cents at the time. Now it's 49.58. So that is just on Uniswap. It had 100K in volume. I imagine everything was up today. What was DEVVE at? Up 2.5% on the day. With how much volume? 400. This is what's wild. $497,000 in volume. So it's not a lot at all. OMI gets more volume than that, supposedly. Like I said, really not a ton of volume. And this is one of the things where, okay, a lot of other stuff is up. And I heard this today in multiple different Telegram chats. One was OMI. Like, oh man, the whole market's up. Why is OMI the only one not up? It's like, I own a bunch of stuff that's not. I own a bunch of stuff that's up, but I own a bunch of stuff that's not up as well. Like, I feel like people either have so few cryptos or they're super exaggerating. Or like, OMI's the only one that's not up. And it's like, of course that's wrong. With how many millions of cryptos out there, of course OMI's not the only one that's not up today. Let's take a look at that real quick before we get to them. Before we get to the Tammy going over here. Akomi, yeah, it's down 2% on the day, 0.00192, 1927. 2.5 million in volume though. And let's see where that's at. Let's see if there's any. Yeah, it's going between 1912. Actually, Ethereum's 1836. Actually, so I'm gonna get a little more this weekend. I'm at 270 now. I'll get a little bit more this weekend. And I'll keep you guys posted on other stuff that I get. There's going to be a lot of stuff that, guys, I got something pretty awesome happened for me today. A lot of the capital is locked, but it's got a nice piece of a awesome company. So if I can unlock some of that capital, I will, and there will be signs. There will be signs if I can unlock some of that capital. I'll keep y'all posted, and maybe, just maybe, we can get some of this daCat news here. And yeah, we'll go over that as well. I want to wait for Tammy to get here to that. We'll give her a couple of minutes on it. And speaking of daCat though, let me just see how much that's up. And then so I'm up to, like I said, yeah, daCat's up 5% on the day, almost 6%. I have 7% of that ladies token, so I do want to go over that real quick. There's almost no volume on that. It's like a $20,000 market cap. It is stupid low. And it's like, well, Chavez, why would you want to do that? I'll tell you. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. All right, ladies on Sol. There are two liquidity pools. One is at $392 in volume, $4,300 in liquidity, and the liquidity is actually more Sol than ladies. $2,240 liquidity for Sol, $2,140 for ladies, and that's and again $20,300 market cap. That is one liquidity pool. The other one, $19,600 market cap, $220 in volume. So I just never deal with stuff on Sol. I'm actually I gotta go to, what's their name here? For these guys, I gotta give the let's say bump. I'm actually owed a little bit of money here. Not from that. Well, from something else, and I'll get a little more ladies with some of this moolah, because I want more. That girl Pixie has the 501c3. She's got a outside of the 501c3, which I might do that for daCat, because we have some daCat news as well. But before I get to the daCat news, because I want to have people here for that. VeVe saying thank you for celebrating Ultraman Day. Of course, thank you for celebrating Ultraman Day. Changing the profile picture. That was like getting a note. Like I get all of VeVe's notifications, right? Because I'm a fanboy, and seeing that they changed the profile picture is like getting a notification that the girl you're in a situationship with, she adds you as her boyfriend on Facebook. You're just like, oh girl. Like I looked at that. I was like, what pray tell? They did, I think, about $13,000 on the drop today, give or take. That's just in the primary, not including the secondary. And I know you say Ultraman Day, but ain't it like an Ultraman week? We've had the comic the other day that didn't do that bad. It did like 5K. And again, these things. So going to this comic, it's issue number 4, where usually after the first, you have a steep drop off, and then it keeps on dropping off. But this one still did. Hold on. 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So let's say like 4. Yeah, it did almost like 6K. And it's the 4th like comic of it that came out. And again, it's $15. Like, how is $15 a lot? Comics are usually like $7, maybe sometimes 10 on VeVe Comics. Guys, it is 182 pages. I repeat, I thought my comic was a lot with 46 pages, and y'all see that. So I'll see that soon. But it is 182 pages long. So you're really getting a lot of bang for your buck. You're getting a ton of content with that. So again, we had that on the 9th. Today's the 10th, right? So we had that yesterday. And then we had the drop today, doing another 12K, 13K, give or take. The secret rare sold out like inside. I'm in and out of meetings all day, unfortunately. Fortunately. So the secret rare sold out. The ultra rare, I'm surprised. There's only 466, which they're keeping, I think, 50 of them. No, they're keeping. Hold on, I looked it up before. I have to look it up again. They're keeping 45. So actually, 421 minus 101. So what's 101? So $3,000. But out of 421, there's 100 of these guys, and this looks pretty badass. I know you can't see the thing because the light's in there, Anyway, we have the Tammy over here.
Hey.
Tammy, what up, girl?
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm doing a lot of stuff. Crypto Cosmo, can you send me the link to that 100 ETH sale for a Bored Ape land yesterday? If you could send me the link to that so we can go over it, that would be great. Would be great.
Nice.
Yes, it is. You got your little blankie over there. It's so cute. I got
I'm
my
still
blankie.
recovering. Okay, yeah. I'm still recovering from my surgery, so.
Yeah. Hoping you feel better. So I have a couple things. I mean, we had a little private conversation before. I think that
Yeah, we did.
should have made you feel better.
It didn't.
But
Yeah, it did.
But the other way, and what's up, Connor? What's up, Zombie? What's up, Connor again? What's up, Kuma? We'll see Kuma in a month from now ish. A month and a week, month and 2 weeks, 6 weeks.
Oh, when we go to
Orlando.
Okay.
Oh, just walked out of the new Superman movie. Loved it. Okay.
That was on the list to go see today.
Yeah, on the what?
That was one of the movies that we were going to go possibly see today, but ET won.
Of course, that's interesting. That the younger folk want to see ET. Interesting.
They want, and they liked it a lot.
Would not have expected it, but okay, cool. Well, Drew Barrymore did it for him. All right, sweet. So, announcement here. I don't know if I told you this before. Maybe I did. Last month, Definity Network, which they own part of the channel over here, I own part of their company as well. They 6,500 followers over on X. They added OMI to their balance sheet last month. They have tens of millions of OMI. It's going to serve them very well. And as of yesterday, they also added daCat to their balance sheet. So they have a couple of grand worth of daCat. And on top of that, they also own 5% of the daCat token IP. As in they hey, yeah, we'll take some of those. And they did it at a valuation that was higher than what I was previously offered, the two other ones. So
nice.
That I was very, very happy about that. I let a shout out to the community that made this little daCat holding a Definity symbol. It's adorable.
Oh, that's cute.
I know. Might be one of the tattoos that I get. Because are we getting tattoos, or am I just getting a tattoo?
Well, don't look at me like that.
Like what?
I haven't decided if I'm getting a tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
It took me like 20 years to get the one tattoo that I have to finally go do it. Yeah. And then another 7 years to get it touched up. So, I mean, I'll probably get it. We'll see. We'll see if she has time.
Okay, we'll see. How did you know it was a she?
Because you and I talked about it.
Oh, okay. I gotta tell Cosmo, send me the info on the ape land ETH thing.
All right. I'm gonna try to move this here.
I love Cosmo. He's so cool.
No, he's pretty cool.
Yeah, we love him. Yeah, the cat in the house. We love it. So anyway, this is, I think, the first time that an institution has putting OMI on was great, but putting on a former meme token now turned business utility token, I thought that was really cool. And you own a bit of daCat.
I do.
You do, and daCat is up about 7.5% today.
I haven't looked at it.
They got that bread. They're up 7.5% on the day. They're getting that bread.
Yeah, I mean, doing all right, I guess.
1.25 million. Yeah, Tammy, you're hard to please tonight, girl.
Well, I just woke up from a nap, so.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, I gotta get my. I've been sleeping for the last week.
Yeah, you needed to sleep.
Yeah.
You need to get that bread.
I'm trying to. I don't. I mean, I have the rest of the month off, so that's all I've been doing is sleeping.
So apparently, this 100 ETH land sale. It's the land that's next to the Bored Ape Yacht Club clubhouse in the center island of the other side metaverse. So remember, I've got VeVeverse land sale. Come on, VeVe. We gotta get this bread. Get it back on the.
So much fun. I'm excited.
Wait, so you went to a movie and then you went to sleep after?
Yeah.
Did you dream about? Did the movie influence your dreams?
I don't remember what I dreamt. I was tired. I'm
love
on
that.
medication that's making me sleep. So
Does
yeah.
the medication affect your remembrance of the dreams?
Well, I've been sleeping all day for the last week, so I mean, I don't remember. So yeah, I don't
Gotcha.
remember nothing.
Yeah.
I've been sleeping. Gosh, sorry, I got to put my fan on. It's warm in here.
Yeah, sure. You're moving pretty well though.
Yeah, I can move all right, as you saw my legs. All right,
Yeah, I mean, I just meant like,
it's
uh,
been 9 days, 9 days since I had surgery.
last time I had surgery, I didn't shower for days. I couldn't even.
I didn't shower. I've showered twice in 9 days.
That's
I
hot.
just that's hot. No, it's gross. It is so gross. How, no yuck.
I know. I'm trolling. So yeah, mine was just like appendectomy that they did. So like
Oh,
but
your
like you know how
appendix?
like yeah, so you know how like when you're in like a recline chair and just
Mm-hmm.
my legs couldn't
Go straight.
like close it because
Oh, I
my
can't do
my
that either.
yeah my
When I'm in I slept in the recliner for 4 days, and now I'm in my granddaughter's room. But I literally had to. Somebody had to pull me with my hands, pull me up, and then I like straddled the foot part, and then walked off of it, and then they pushed it down. I couldn't get up.
I understand. I feel you.
I know. I'm not too keen on pain. Is not my friend.
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. Other Deed is his name from the Other Side Meta. Other Side Meta has over 250,000 followers over on X. Sold for almost $300,000. CryptoCosmo continues on to say people aren't ready for how much this market is going to melt faces soon. At Yuga Labs, at Bored Ape Yacht Club, that is 100 Ethereum. Oh my God, that is
Yeah.
bananas. So yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I I don't know. I'm just looking at Bitcoin, and Ethereum is making me so happy right now.
You got a bunch.
And I no, but I have a Bitcoin ETF.
Oh, and you got the ETH ETF too, right?
I have an ETH ETF and then MTSU.
Heck yeah,
Yeah,
heck yeah,
so
bro.
I'm like, I went to sleep and it was like at 113. I wake up, it's almost at 116. So
Yeah. Um, Ernie's had been having a field day because he's got a bunch of all of that.
yeah,
So he's very happy.
I mean, I'm just trying to get back to even.
Yeah, you got
Um,
it.
no, it's gonna be fun. I'm excited.
CryptoCosmos is patience, my friends. Our time is coming. The NFT run will happen. I agree. I agree. Um, Shout out to everyone reposting the stream and to Kat. We love y'all. I love y'all too. Y'all are my bays. Um,
Oh, look at that. Yeah, no, I'm very ecstatic. Okay.
so yeah, we had a recent $1,700 buy for daCat, and that's what has helped pump us up to 8% up on the day. So that is nice. Love that. Yo, Tammy. Yeah, Tammy, you're like a legend in the daCat because you're
Why?
like one of the only girls. There's one other. Well, see, we don't know. There's this one person in the whale chat, and we don't know if they're a guy or a girl.
I
So
know, and when I see you in Orlando, you're gonna help me get onto the Telegram.
yes, I will. Had a meeting with the daCat peeps today. Oh, Zombie says, "What up, Tammy?"
Zombie, yeah.
Zombie says, "Tammy." Oh yeah, Dog Boy and Rita Baby are gonna
Are they gonna
possibly
be down there?
they might, yeah, I think where they're staying is, I think, pretty close to where Yo Steph lives. So they'll be pretty close to where we are because I
Cool.
think she's close. John Davies says, market is booming, but our OMI bags are dead. Yeah, OMI's down on the day. They're down like 2%. And I'm up 270. I will get up to 275 soon. And I'm going to I'm gonna try to unlock some liquidity that I have in the thing that we talked about before and see if I can just go ham on this crypto. I can't wait,
Yeah,
Tammy.
I know. I'm excited. When I
Say.
see Bitcoin moving, it just makes my brain think because once Bitcoin moves, everything else slowly starts. And yeah, no, I'm excited. I
Yeah.
can't wait.
I also love how all these tariffs are like originally back in the day, as like 2 months ago, Trump announces tariffs and then, bad times, market crashes.
Yeah.
Nowadays, Trump's like 50% tariff on Brazil, 35% on Canada, and the market just keeps booming.
Well,
It's a
it's Trump.
yeah, it's hard out there for a G, for an OG. All right, we've got a couple of, have you heard of Delorean?
I've heard you talk about it, but I don't know what it is.
It's so you've seen Back to the Future, right?
Yeah.
So the car that they drive is a DeLorean car,
Yes.
and they have a token that they had released, and they you got the small amount of ETH that I gave you for those tokens, or for the ETH that they gave. The tokens though are still in a slush wallet.
Oh, you sent
And
me a USDC, DT or
oh
whatever.
yeah, yeah, whatever
Yeah.
I said, yeah.
Yeah.
And the tokens are in called a slush wallet.
Okay.
It's just something that is on Sui. So we could just have Sui stuff on there, and waiting for that to do something, because as of right now it is not doing much. They've had a lot of sells, but I think that at some point that sell orders stop, and they're a legit company with a major business, so it
Cool.
seems to make sense. Although you can't drive, right? How can you drive?
I can, but I don't have a car here.
Oh, how did you
My
go to the
daughter
movies?
just takes me around if I need to go somewhere.
Oh, gotcha. So
So
that's how you got to the movies.
yeah, yeah, we're only like 10 minutes away from the movie theater.
Sweet.
So yeah, I'm
Do
pretty much
do
homebound.
do bumps in the road hurt? Like to
Yes.
go? Oh
Yeah.
no!
Yeah, I gotta hold on to the oh shit handle
Oh no!
if we're driving down a country road. But yeah,
Oh man, I don't know if I'd have been able to. Oh, I'd have been like, you got to go by yourself, fam. I'm not about that life.
no. Well, I mean, I had to do some errands. There's some stuff. I've got almost all of my stuff done. I gotta transfer my car, a title for my car into my name. I'll probably do that next week when I do a follow up with my doctor. But for the rest,
Nice.
I think I'm going car shopping with my one of my friends this weekend. We'll
Nice.
see how that goes.
Ernie got a new truck. It's 2025. And it's
Did he trade the other truck in?
he traded the Jeep in, yeah.
Oh,
And
the one that you were driving?
yeah, so he traded that in for this new, it's a big mother flapper. And he was able to get like 15K off sticker price, and then
Wow.
but you can like when he writes it off as like not a devaluation, yeah, like write off the devaluation. He's writing off like the whole thing, and meanwhile it's he got it for a cheap price plus the trade in, and it's just like he's like, I would do this every year, Randy. I was like, get it.
Yeah. I just don't
Appreciation.
want car payments.
Yeah, yeah, same. I it's so strange, like he can save like thousands on that, but like he never ordered like DoorDash with coupons, like like the deals that they have. I
Well,
almost exclusively order
I
DoorDash.
don't know because I don't do DoorDash.
Ever?
I one time ever, once, and that was no because I didn't have a
What's
car
your
and I was hungry. No, I don't
what's
do it.
your aversion to it?
What?
Why do you dislike the DoorDash?
Well, it's just expensive.
It is expensive, yeah. Yeah.
It's
But
expensive,
when
and then
but when you get the
the,
deals,
the
there's like
thing that
one
I
to
hate the
one.
most is that okay, like I was just in Vegas for 5 weeks. You go up to a restaurant, like the ones where um it's like a fast food, but it's in the casino. It's like Chick-fil-A or Bobby Flay has a lot of little like fast food type things. Um, and when you go to pay, it says, "Do you want a tip?" Look, dude, you didn't serve me. I'm at the freaking. That's the same
Yeah.
with DoorDash. I got a tip for Taco Bell, which I would never ever tip Taco Bell if I'm going to Taco Bell. But now I got a tip because they're bringing it to me. No, my ass is getting up. No.
I yeah, I
Well,
feel like
which I'm really. It's funny because I'm cheap like that, but I'll go, buying in on a blackjack table for $5,000. I don't.
yeah,
It's funny different things that you're willing to spend money on.
yeah. My I want to, yeah. See, I want to
Oh,
buy as
look,
much
look,
crypto as
look! I got to show
possible.
you real quick. Oh shit! It went away. Never mind.
Well, anyway,
Okay, I'll bring the picture up. My phone is all weird now. It, like, does a screensaver thing and it moves stuff around. Um, and I don't know why it does that, but this is the picture that was just up. So let me find it here. Oh, that picture I sent to you the other day
The
for
gross
my
one?
surgery. For my
Yeah.
surgery, that just came up on my phone. I'm not going to show you all that, but
Oh, we would get taken down.
all you do is see. No, it's not like you
It's
can see
gore.
anything. It's
It's
what?
gore. It's gore.
It's gross.
It's like metal.
Oh, look at. I think it's this group. Oh, was this New York?
Last year?
No, it would have been 2 years ago. Oh
Say
no,
last year you were in a
that's
boot.
San Diego because I just saw Pro the Doge.
Look.
So it was in San Diego because that's when I saw Pro.
Yeah.
Have you heard from him at all?
Not in a little while. Like a month ago.
Yeah.
I remember you shit talking the Cybertruck, and then as soon as he pulls up, oh, can I ride in it? Like, Kevin, you
Well,
just spent like the last
I said
hour just shitting on.
I said it's butt ass ugly. It doesn't mean I don't want to ride in it. I know. I told him when I was in Vegas again. I'd shoot him a message, but I did not.
He's gonna be hurt, Tammy.
I'm I'm sure he's gonna be hurt. I'm sure he's got all the girls looking after. No, I'm sure he's gonna be a okay.
I mean, I guess, but still,
Oh, this is the picture right here that came up on my phone. Boop, boop.
Oh yeah, when we were in New York Comic Con, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Wow, my hair was so long.
yeah. Your hair was really long. Oh,
Why
look.
didn't anyone tell me?
Oh, I think that you look good in this one.
A bit better, a bit, yeah. A bit.
Yeah, you're well because you're looking. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what came on my phone. Oh, look at this.
Oh yeah, we got the good stuff.
So yummy. That was so yummy. It was so
Oh, it's
much
so
food.
good. That was a lot of. That was a lot of.
It was a lot of food. Yeah.
We did work, and then I think we put Elsa in there
Yeah,
for
I think
Anna.
so. I think so.
And those two nice old ladies next to us that were just like, "Oh, what are you doing?" Oh.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was fun.
I feel like so last year you had the boot. This year you're like scarred. Um,
Oh, for
feel
New
like
York?
yeah, I feel like every year you just like accident
No.
prone.
No. Well, this was an accident phone. This was actually elective, but
Yeah,
I'll be healed by New York anyway. But did you see Sparky's foot?
yeah. She like broke her foot.
She because I saw it because that's what I was in one of those. I'm like, it's some kind of a stress fracture or something. She told me.
Ooh.
So, but I
Um,
messaged her, asked her if she had to have surgery, but she didn't respond. So I don't know.
oh. I hope not. Probably not for stress. Stress.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
not.
But yeah, I'd say that's rough. Like, damn. Girl got wrecked right before she goes to Japan. I think that's gonna be a hard to.
When did she go to Japan?
Uh, later this month, maybe.
Oh, was it?
I don't know. Maybe. She's teaching summer school, so I don't know when they let
Yeah.
out if they have a break on top of that. Um, I never went to summer school, so I don't know how it works. I don't know. I don't know what they do over there. I mean, I know what they do, but anyway, we have a we had an Ultraman drop today. Did you try to go for the secret rare?
Did I lose you, or
You lost me for a second, and then
is it you
now
or
you're
me?
frozen.
I
I can hear
know.
you. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. You're back.
I did not go for the Ultraman drop.
Yeah, I was in meetings
I
and I
haven't gone
forgot.
for a drop in a long time.
Um, yeah, I go for a few of them. But this one I wanted to go for because it was like you could elect to go just for the secret rare as opposed to like a blind box.
Yeah,
So I wanted to, but
you didn't
I
get
was
it.
in a meeting and I just forgot
Oh,
and I messed up. I messed up.
oh. Do you see what Omar says?
Hmm. So you're at below retail. That is nuts. There's
Yeah,
so few of these too. So they kept 25 of them. So that's 241. Yeah, bro, there's only 241 of those.
Wasn't there? Weren't they like $40?
35, and now it's 34.69. So it's like, yeah, it's like just wild. So I would get one. However, okay, I'm going down. There's this. So I had a couple partner statues recently, and
Yep.
there's one now for $9.99. But and I was gonna get another one, but I was like, maybe I could sell those and sell some because there is a sub 100 partner statue for 5,700, and if I could unlock some of that liquidity that I got in that new thing, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get it. Like I could get it now, but it's like then I have like no money left, you know. Um, oh, poor Kaki Gaijin. Yeah, winning. Yeah, get that bread. Get it, brother.
That's awesome.
I love our community so much. They're so great. Such a good egg. Um, when when the crypto and the NFTs go out, are you gonna? Because I want to get stuff now, like while it's down, but like if the NFTs go up like 6x and crypto goes up like 30x, I'm probably gonna
Right.
flip out. But at that point, it's like just wait for the next bear market. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I'll probably wait, but I mean, I've already completed like I completed the black and white Todd series. So
Yeah.
I completed that series. I bought um, quite a few Todds to for so I could dollar cost average. So I'll sell depending on what they go up to. I'll sell some of those.
Yeah.
But it just depends on because our bull cycle for the NFTs I think will be a little bit different than the way it was last time.
Yeah.
Just because that whole gem thing that happened because it was during that same time.
Yeah.
So, Todd got up to 10K,
He
maybe
got
even
like
higher,
14K.
14K. Yeah. So I don't know if it'll get that high again, just because of what happened last time. I mean, I'll be grateful,
Yeah.
because if it's at 14K, I can sell one at 10 or 11 and be even for all the Todds I bought.
That's true. It's true.
So
That's
I
fucking
would, I
awesome.
mean, I would just put it way below floor. If it gets up to 14 and I put it up for 11,
Yeah.
then it just helps
There's
me recoup some money. But then, um, if crypto goes up pretty good, 30 to 100x, and I cash it on those, I might not even sell any of my collectibles if I
yeah.
can get out my initial investment.
There's a couple of reasons why I think it might go back to all-time highs is that even the decon stuff and even the stuff that nobody really cared about, that went crazy also.
Yeah.
So now I think that the space has kind of evolved where most stuff has seen its best day and most stuff will probably stay the way it is.
Hmm.
But I think the blue chip stuff like Superman, Todd, Riso, Partners, I think those go hard. And last time you couldn't put in crypto, like you couldn't buy it with crypto, but now
Right.
you can. Like you
Yep.
send your ETH to Stacker, swap it for OMI, and then you buy it.
Yep.
So and
I mean,
also
the
ETH
stuff
is probably going to go higher.
I still don't have a Superman, so I would want. I think. I mean, I want to get one of those. Um, but the other things I would want is like the Secret Rare Spider-Man.
Yeah,
The
I want
stuff
that too.
that one and the Miles Morales Spider-Man. Those ones I
Yeah,
don't have any of those. I would probably want some of them, but it just depends on what it goes. I might just wait. I would probably wait to see if they'll dip down during the next cycle.
I don't know. There's this like weird Sports Center like 30-second clip. I don't know why it lives rent free in my head. I It hasn't been relevant for 20 something years. In the season in which Barry Bonds was about to break the home run record for Mark McGwire, He was also about to break the record for most amount of walks. And I don't know why this person, like this newscaster, said it like this, like, well, him getting one record might prevent him from breaking the other. I was like, nobody cares about how many walks you have in a
Right?
season, lady.
No.
But just that the way she said it, like one could prevent him from getting the other. And there's a rare miles. It's sub one. So miles in general is 199. As per the last rules of the last bull market, any sub 100 for that should be like 6x. So it should be like 1200. And there is
Right.
one for 1300, but there's also one for like 500. So sub 100. And I want it, but I know if I get that, I'm not going to get that sub 100 partners. And I know, like, cause there's not a lot of miles. Like there's the rare, ultra rare, and secret rare. And then there's the Marvel Mighty. And that's it for miles. Like
I was gonna
Spider-Man,
say, yeah, and the Mighty Marvel or the Mighties. I at one point I had all of them, and now I don't.
same.
So I might want to, depending on how things go, I might want to complete that series.
That's hard because no Spider-Man Noir is like $5,000.
I know.
So that's
I know.
insane, Tammy. That's insane.
I know.
Um,
I could get a partner statue, or not a partner statue, another logo. I'd rather get another logo.
yeah, 100%.
So,
Um,
and then that's another thing that you have to look at when you have the money for the thing that you're waiting on. Like, say that I've been saving for that noir. Do I really want to put $5,000 into that, or buy a partners for 45?
yeah, and if I get the rare miles, it might prevent me from getting the secret rare Spider-Man, which is like secret rare Spider-Man is probably bad because like there's only 1,000 of it.
I know.
But if I get the secret rare Spider-Man, then I'm not going to get that sub 100 partners.
Right.
And I feel like that could get to like, and granted, it's like $5,700. So even if it goes to 60K, it's like a 10x, like, you know.
Right. It's like,
Um, but Tammy, I
I
don't know
know.
what to do.
I know. And it's funny because the stuff that I want, it's not even it's the older, the beginning of the, season one, season twos. It's not really anything that's coming out right now.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not.
but also Tammy, if I get, let's say I unlock a bunch of that liquidity, and I get
Yep.
that sub 100 Todd number 28, $5,200. I want it. And let's say I get all that. If I spend like 20K on like a bunch of this stuff, and then they drop Pokemon, I'm gonna lose it, Tammy. I'm gonna
I know. I
dismantle.
don't even know how many. I don't even know. I just hit level 75.
Hey, nice.
Yeah. I don't even go on it on my app very often anymore. Because I'll spend money. I'm at 1.8, almost 1.9 million MC pinpoints.
Hmm.
So that'll is when we can start buying things with that, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll keep people posted if I can.
That's so funny. I'm still only a diamond too. That's funny.
I think I'm the same. I've been getting more stuff, but it's
The only thing I bought is when we went for those comics the other day. When you told me to buy the comics for the 1976 or whatever.
yeah, and we found out that VeVe actually held back that particular mint, and it's like, bro.
Did what? They held it back?
So yeah, so that was one of the. So it's random. They didn't know. We didn't know until all of them were minted. We're like, what? Um,
Oh,
and then so today, like, so here's the post that they had sent out today, which it gets better. It's not they should have included other stuff in it, but tutorial, kaiju, transformation. Oh my gosh, where they post so much per day.
who?
VeVe.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so 19 hours ago, they say special community reward. Huge shout out to California Comics for going supernova with their support of VeVe Comics and Nova number one. They did mention it, saying as the top purchaser and proud holder of the edition 976. We're recognizing your dedication to comics and collection by airdropping you edition 1976. Special nod to Nova's first appearance.
So they gave it to him?
Yeah, so part of the reason why I'm okay with that is because he spent the most trying to get it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay,
Well,
but I didn't read that the first time. I like completely, my brain skipped over that.
did they sell it to Comics and Crypto?
No, so here, Cali Comics, I guess, is not great at marketing because Comics and Crypto had like $1,000 bounty on it.
Right.
But Cali Comic Store had a $1,300 bounty on it. So but like I didn't know that until like today. I was like, really? I didn't. So like Comics and Crypto told me, he's like, yeah, their bounty was higher than ours. I was like, damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I was going to sell it to Comics and Crypto. I could have got more. So
I
I
would have
think
sold it to Comics and Crypto.
Yeah. So I think just part of the reason why well, again, I was upset before. I was like, wait, they're just airdropping it to him but he's the top purchaser, so he spent the most. I was like, okay, that makes sense. I'm fine with that. That's cool. I'll give that a like. I don't know if that was there beforehand. Yeah, so I'm trying to be really careful about funds because you never know if they drop Pokemon.
Oh yeah, if they drop Pokemon.
I'm not expecting it, but you know.
I mean, people have been wanting Pokemon ever since. I mean, since I've been in it. I mean, I've been in. Gosh, September will be 4 years.
Wow. Oh yeah, because you didn't come in until I
September.
remember seeing you at the Decon party
the following year, in 20.
Oh, that was the 22nd.
That was
Okay,
2022. Yeah. So, but it's crazy how. I mean, I saw some messages on X about back when we were buying, like during Disney Week, when we had the Golden Moments coming out, and we're all pushing the and then they're like, I'm like, don't fix it. I'm actually getting stuff now. Whereas before I never got. I mean, I was very lucky. I got, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Dragon Ball Z is one of those things where it like helps Japan's economy. Like there's rumors that the creators like felt pressure to not end it because of how it would affect the economy.
Yeah.
It is almost internationally known to the point like you don't need to speak the same language. You just say Kame Kameha. Every time there's a new episode, cartel activity drops because everyone's watching it.
That's crazy.
It's wild. Yeah, it's insane. Disney Week, it was so new. I know, right?
Yeah. That was fun.
What could happen? What could happen this time? We're waiting on that NFT bull run. Cosmo, I believe.
I know. I mean, I remember when I was stacking a whole bunch of the cheap comics, and that's stuff I'm going to sell. You know, even if it only goes up 3x, 4x, I'm like, I'm just going to. I mean, some of them. I mean, I got like a shit ton of those, so I'm just get rid of some of them. So.
Yeah. Say that would cost a minimum of. Oh my God! Sorry. If we get a. I mean, I don't know. There's the teases that they've been doing the past like 2 months, like Pac-Man, Minecraft, like all of those, like on this day in this history. I wonder if that's a cover where they're just testing out, be like, we're talking to all these licenses, and whichever ones get the most reaction is the ones we'll try to go to. Maybe Emily the Strange.
I don't know what that is.
No, let's Google Emily the Strange. Let's see. Emily the Strange, not Lestrange. It's the Strange. What's the story behind Emma? Okay, it's a comic book character. Rob Rager received permission to use the character design from Nathan Carrico. First designed Emily 1991 for Santa Cruz Skateboards. Okay, that's cool. I haven't. I don't know. Yeah, but that's cool. It's cool. Omar says, what are your thoughts on the next stamp digital drop? Quite excited to see the collab again. The first time when they talked about stamps and they had the British dudes like, oh yes, the penny black stamp.
Yeah,
I never collected stamps. It wasn't my
I didn't
thing. And I
either.
was like, but then it sold out and everyone was pumped about it. I was like, what is going on? Like I didn't
Yeah,
understand. And
I'm not a huge stamp person either.
so if it gets half of the traction that it got last time, if it makes VeVe money, I'm fine. That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go for it or anything, but
If they do a phygital again, and I get a fidget, and then yeah, I'll go for it, and then
yeah.
sell it. Go to the highest bidder. Um, yeah, do something like that, or maybe as a Christmas gift for someone. Be like, here.
Somebody that collects stamps.
Yeah, I don't know who does, but somebody, maybe David. Like, David, you've just been awesome. So let me.
I'm sure he'll have one.
That's true.
I'm sure
like part of the deal.
I'm pretty sure he'll get one.
Have you ever seen The Blind Side?
With Sandra Bullock?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I love Sandra Bullock. She still looks
That
good.
was a great movie.
She's still bae. So in like the middle end of that second half of the movie, who's the little kid?
Oh, the boy, Sean.
Yeah, cool. So they like
Oh, this is
all of
funny.
the
I know stuff about this movie. Usually you ask me about a movie I don't know about, and I actually remember this movie.
all the coaches are trying to talk to the big Mikey about okay, but then like the little kid's like, I get to go out and flip the coin, like what are
Yeah.
you gonna do for me? So I feel like David would be like that kid, be like, okay, we can get you on VeVe, but you need to hand over like a big collectible to me.
Yeah, it's kind of like when he did the tease about the gold for this gold and silver logo holders, um, that that hype really didn't stay very long. I mean, I don't even know what the floor. I think the floor went down on the logo.
Yeah, it's 43, I think.
43, I think. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm looking it up right now.
same.
I mean, I'm still happy. It's higher than what it was. There's only 13 in the market now. Some probably got dropped off. Yeah, it's at 44.
Yeah. Um,
Oh,
and then there's one for 21 million, which is 4,095, so about 4,100.
yeah.
But 21 million is it's just so much OMI,
Yeah, I'm not selling my OMI for that.
Yeah.
Not that
I mean,
much.
I could get more, but it's just so much, and I already have two, and
I know.
I don't know. The ECG. So, did you get that email yesterday from VeVe?
I haven't looked at my emails.
No reply. No reply. Texting. All right,
Okay.
VeVe saying you're invited. Exclusive VeVe Day and movie night at San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So the day, the East Continental Gems. That's what Omar's talking about. And this is dude. This is so cool. Dude, like some of this stuff is like, this is legit jewelry. Like this is high end shit.
Yeah.
Um, uh, 4,500 doll hairs for a Thanos inevitable pendant. There's 14 karat gold, but um, there's a couple of these things that I like. I would ball out, like I would wear. You have cards for Infinity Stones, and yeah, Omar saw them in person. Thing is heckin' wild.
Right.
So this is really cool, and then it goes right into I guess because it's from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. It goes right into movie night for the
Oh
Fantastic Four,
yeah.
and for the Deadpool one. First off, I love Deadpool 3. That was so good.
I know you love Deadpool.
Hmm.
Are you
So,
gonna
yeah,
dress up, or are you dressing up in New York? We
I
talked about it.
am. Unfortunately, because of the way my body has betrayed me, I'm unable to work out, and I will not be able to fill
No.
any costume.
Good. Now that means I'm not going to either.
But yeah, I mean, you're gonna look a lot better than I am. So
I don't care.
you
I have
anyway.
no urge to. No, I'm getting too old for
Mm-hmm.
that. Most of VeVe money has gone into Uber Eats this week.
I understand. Yeah,
That's
dude,
funny.
dude, the deals on DoorDash, they buy one get one is like so good, and you don't have to go anywhere, dude. Popeye, I've had Popeyes so often these last 2 weeks.
Yeah, no.
It's been great. It's been
Yeah.
great. I just mentioned, hey guys, curious if you remember the price of the VV Gold and Silver logo at the peak. Um,
I think it was like 7 grand. 7,200,
it
I think.
it did go crazy. I
It
remember,
did.
yeah.
Because I owned two last year, and you and I talked about it and thought about what if I thought about
We co-owned
selling
them.
selling it and taking profits and then rebuying it, but I wasn't going to do that because I didn't know if it would go back down, and I wasn't going to take that chance.
Yeah.
So I think
I
it was
think,
like 7,200.
damn, yeah, yeah, I do remember it spiking.
Yeah.
Does it do that again? Does it go crazy again? What do we? I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
I got three now. Now I might be more apt to selling one now.
Yeah, yeah. If it goes, yeah. Well, I mean, last year also no NFT bull run. If we time it right, like I think the logos in general go up to like 30K.
Yeah.
Um, you'll be sitting you'll be sitting on 6 figures worth of gold logos.
Just in the logos. Yeah.
Could you imagine the crazy media storm if they actually give us a 1 ounce piece of gold, but like if you're a logo holder, girl,
Oh, I know.
everyone would be purchasing it. Everyone would FOMO in. It'd be insane. That's the best marketing that you could do.
Yeah, that would be awesome because people are going to buy because then, I mean, even if they're spending 5 grand on it, they're going to, the IRL gauntlet is worth, oh, wow. But they get that gold. So say that they bought it for 5 grand and gold is at 33 an ounce. And could you imagine if those bars were like mint stamped, had the mint numbers of our logos on them?
Bro, my 41. Oh my God, bro. So
If they
the
put it,
reason
and if they gave us the one to match our logos, then we could sell. If we listed them to like a way to list both of them, that it would be pretty sick.
the reason why I think they wouldn't do that is because like if they're I don't think they're going to give us 1 ounce per logo. I think it would be like you could have one, you could have six. We're just going to give you one.
Well, I know some
Yeah.
people I know somebody that has like eight, 7 or 8
Yeah.
logos, and so,
Yeah.
but you know what? Also, it's one of those things where a lot. I mean, I see them in the market, but I mean, I've never listed mine. There's a lot of them. I mean, they might reward the people that are aren't going to sell them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
And
true.
so it just depends. So he thinks it's going to be at Decon, the VV. I
He
feel
says
like.
they're going to do the gold coin. He feels like.
Oh no, I know, but I thought I saw. Oh, I misread it. For some reason I
Yeah.
thought, yeah, it's a lot smaller on that side. I am blind. No, that would be cool. The gold coin. It would be
Yeah.
really cool if it was like what Foster gave us, those coins. How it
Oh
had
yeah.
and they had mint numbers, and you still have yours, right?
Yeah. Mine's in like my backpack.
Yeah. So why stop at gold?
Sorry, I missed that. Why stop at gold? 1 ounce of silver as well. Yeah, silver is like $35, right? An ounce. So that's pretty. I'm looking for the photo that I screenshot from where David was just on it, but I don't. It's so far back. I don't know if I have it anymore still. Because
Okay, I'm
it.
back now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't see it before. So the OST that Lego employees got a gold bar. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like 25 years. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I
it's
saw that.
bananas. Could you? Do you?
Oh,
Okay, here's
WSOP. Yeah, I was at the WSOP. Yeah,
Grumpy loves
loves
that.
poker.
Grumpy wants to be like you.
Is
Grumpy's
that
on.
one that you sent me? That was
Yeah, yeah. I was like,
yeah,
yeah, you're famous in the chat. Um,
yeah. No, I love poker and crypto. Is my That's my jam. I didn't do
so
well
as
this year. I did very well last year, but I did not do well this year. What are you
oh,
showing us?
so
Oh
as
yeah,
long as
see?
it says VeVe on it, I don't I don't really care. Like as long as it says VeVe, I'm cool with that. I don't really need
If
a
it did, but yeah, I know. I
yeah.
even changed my picture on X to that picture that has me wearing the VV shirt
Oh,
while
sweet,
I play poker. Yeah,
sweet.
I did. I did.
Okay, so this was community noted. Lego did give solid gold 2x4 bricks, 14 karat gold, to employees who completed 25 years of service, but only between 79 and 81. Smaller number were also given two business partners. However, this tradition is no longer practiced today. Damn,
Ah,
damn, damn. All right, thank you, Omar, for letting me know on the golden Lego. Oh, that's wild. Okay. Um, well, we could do it better. Again, I think the gold. I just think the marketing for that would be insane, and it probably wouldn't
it would be awesome.
cost as much as people think. But that's just my opinion. Um, when will you be able to fly?
Um, well, I'm flying on the 21st.
Oh, so you gotta be good for okay.
Yeah, because I have to. I'm flying home to Arizona the 21st. I'm going to be home for a week, and then I fly to Florida.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so you're taking that week and you're resting that week, and then you're going to
Yep.
Florida on the okay.
I fly out
But
on the
even
29th,
so,
I think. Huh?
do you have like restrictions on like, hey, I can actually only work for 4 hours at a time or part time like 6? No.
No, I won't do that. Even if I
Oh,
did have restrictions, I'm not doing it.
damn, you're gonna go against doctor's orders,
I
Tammy.
would 100%.
Can't do that, Tammy. You gotta rest, Tammy.
Well, that's why I'm resting for 3 weeks. No, he
Is
told me I could go back to work if because I mean, not because I sit. I'm pitching cards. It's not really that hard
yeah.
when I'm pitching. It's not. What's hard is leaning against the table to grab the chips to drag in, and that might hurt. But
Did you hear about Ethan Guo?
no, who is it?
Ethan Guo is a pilot, and his goal was to just fly by himself, along all the 7 continents.
Okay,
And how he did it was he was on the southern tip of Chile, and he's just like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fly to Antarctica. So he said the flight path that he was on was going to be not to Antarctica because you're not allowed to go there. And he went there and he landed there, and my boy is like the government has him and they're not letting him go. So
really?
yeah, it is wild what they are doing. Um,
Why can't
not
you
a
go to Antarctica?
so I we don't. Oh, there's the big rabbit hole. For whatever reason, nobody is allowed to own Antarctica. You are Each country has like scientific expeditions
Yeah.
that where they can go down there. And I actually knew someone that was stationed down there. Because you have the expedition, but you need like the military to go in and fly in the stuff and do whatever. Apparently, it sucks. Partially because it used to not be like this so strict. Apparently, like 30, 40 years ago, it used to be where you could like kind of go out. You can maybe go ice fishing. You can try to do, supposedly somebody went out. There was this whiteout, and they didn't make it. And now they're just like, okay, there's a perimeter, there's security forces around the perimeter. You're not going. But what are they hiding? Like why is nobody allowed to
I
own
love it when you do that.
Antarctica? What like what what I do what?
Yeah, I love it. You're like the
What I
biggest
do?
conspiracy theorist that I know.
Yeah, I mean like what? But what are
Where's
they
Bill
hiding?
at?
Why? Hmm?
Where's Bill?
I
He's
don't
not
know.
in here.
No, Bill's not in here.
Oh,
So
you
it'll
and Bill
be.
get on some really good talks.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, we could go on for hours. We did on the
Bigfoot.
January LA fires tribute thing that
Yeah.
we for like 4 hours we were going
It's
hard
like,
on the
yeah.
yeah. Um, but yeah, like why are no other countries why do they all collectively agree nobody's allowed to own this? Like why is that like the US loves to take over shit? Like why not? Why not Antarctica?
I nope. Don't know.
I don't understand. I want to know. I want to understand the mind that is the machine that wants to go to war and they're scared of Antarctica for some reason, somehow. I don't know. Anyway, we have $139 million that went into NFTs last week. That was up 17% from the week prior. And on one random day, it was like $16 million according to Crypto Slam. So there'd be a lot of money out there. There'd be a lot of another word for Antarctic Superman. Yeah, Superman. Yeah, the Fortress of Solitude.
Mhm.
Zombie on his first mint Groot Captain Marvel. Get it, zombie. Get that bread. I had mine up for sale too, and then the item expired.
I don't have anything up for sale.
You're a hodler.
I'm boring. I am a hodler.
Hmm.
So I think it's funny I'm
Um,
a diamond too. Because I don't sell shit.
yeah, I'm a diamond 2 as well. I'm only one level behind you.
You're at 74?
Yeah, my collect. So how you have more collectibles? I think. How many collectibles do you have?
Let's look. All right, here we are.
Cat 216 says let's hope they don't. It's a beautiful and delicate environment.
Right,
Well,
for sure.
also a lot of machinery just doesn't work down there. It's so cold. Cold.
Yeah. Okay,
Penguins.
I have 1,315 comics and
Damn.
894 collectibles and 124 sets.
Damn. Okay, yeah. I only have 644 comics and I have just under 1100 collectibles. I have 1096, so I need to go get that bread. What was the lowest mint to public for VeVe Gold and Silver number 2? 41.
It was 41.
Yeah. Rayfax has it now. He's got that bread. Oh, excuse me. Squeeze me. Okay. Okay. Um, sorry, somebody messaged the group chat real quick. We went dumb. Okay. Yeah, for my 1100th collectible, I don't know what to get.
What, you need one more for 1,100?
I need to buy 4 more for 1100,
Oh,
so
four more.
I gotta be choosy. Oh my god, these hiccups! I gotta be choosy.
Dang,
Oh my
girl.
gosh, I'm going.
And I don't
Tammy,
even
I'm gonna die.
more. I don't even buy very much anymore. I was like buying a lot, and I just kind of I started buying more crypto.
Same.
So, and right now I'm not even buying anything.
Gasp.
You have headphones on too? Am I loud? Oh,
Yeah.
or no, wait. Maybe that was Randy for burping.
Might have been. Might have been. Oh, so I would also like people to know that I am currently beating Mr. Rolex at the Marvel Sub 100s. I'm currently number 5, and he is number 6. I'm beating him by 3. Count them 3 Sub 100 Marvel collectibles. I am so happy. Yeah, that burp.
Yeah, your burp.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that was funny.
My fault. My fault. Yeah, I had Tammy. I had an entire box of a family sized Cheez-It box because I didn't eat for like 20 hours and I was
You
just in
ate
meetings.
Cheez-Its? Oh,
Huh?
you ate a whole box of Cheez-Its?
Family sized box, Tammy.
Oh,
So good. It was so good. I felt like a rabbit. I was just sitting there watching House. I'm like, I was like
you
grazing.
cracked me up.
Good times. Yeah, so
You are
that might have been the. reason for the burps. Yeah, it was a lot of meetings today, so it was all good things. All good things. When you get the, I think we talked last time about the kids. What have they taught you? What have they learned since you have gone down there this time? Since the last time you saw them?
Oh, not much. Because
Yeah.
I haven't been feeling good. I mean, um, they really want. Okay, so I had to go onto Amazon Prime and buy Ready Player One because they've wanted to watch it every single day that I've been here, and
Okay.
my disc is in Arizona, and so I just bought it on Amazon. So I think we're watching that tonight. That's something that they've been bugging me on. But they really
Fanny's
want
in
to
that.
get, huh?
Fanny's in that.
Yeah. Um, and then they really want to get on the VeVe. So I think I'll let them get on my laptop and do some
Cool.
stuff on that because they're
Dude,
better at that than I am.
what what would be wild? All right, so there's a couple of people like accounts on X that are charging like good money to build other people's VV verses because they're good at it. And
Well, yeah, but how do they do that? You have to give them your username and password to get into your account and stuff.
yeah,
So you got to trust these people.
um,
Can they not sell your stuff on that? Because I haven't been on it. I don't know.
actually, I think for building the VV verse, like because you can build these showrooms that are not. I think I don't know how they do it actually. I don't think they need that for your kid for your grandkids. Obviously, they need that, but
Yeah,
I actually don't know because it's really hard to do.
yeah,
But
I'm
I
not
feel
good
like
at that.
kids are just really good at shit.
Oh,
Eh, you
I
good?
really,
You need to lay down?
yeah, my back hurt. I hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I got to
Poor
move.
thing. Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Hold
Sorry if I'm
on.
making you all dizzy. Whew. Oh,
Homer says, I feel like VB will reach another step from these cons. SDCC looks very interesting. David will be with all the others talk about digital class. He will. It will. He's doing his own. He's doing a panel with Pudgy Penguins and Todd McFarlane and a bunch of other digital peeps.
oh, I saw that.
Um, but it's very hard to build in these VV verses, and only a couple people can do it. But I don't think kids have tried yet, and kids are very good at these types of things. So I feel like, Tammy, what if one of your grandkids is just like they're spectacular at it, and suddenly she's like, I'm off for summer, and she's charging like $100 a day to just build this stuff, or $200 a day. People are like, yeah, go for it, girl,
Yeah,
and suddenly she's just like raking in that money. Tammy's gone. We lost her.
I know.
Okay.
I'm here. Hold on.
Oh god, you scared me. Okay.
I know. It's because I touched a button. I'm trying to get another pillow. Oh God, it don't. Oh, okay. You can hear me, right?
We can hear you, and you are
How come
making
you
some
can't see me?
noises.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh, that's the button I pushed. Oh, look at that. Okay, hold on. Oh, look at there. Oops. I.
This is great.
It's the first time I ever pushed that button. I didn't realize it.
Push
It says
the
stop,
button.
stop cam. Mute.
There you go.
Oops.
There,
Whew.
there's there's an episode of Rocco's Modern Life, and I didn't like get it until I was older, but um, Rocco gets it's either Rocco or Filbert. One of them gets a new job promotion, and they're like, whatever you do, don't touch the green button.
Oh,
And
they're
Rocco's
touching
like,
the green button.
yeah, slowly like over the course of like the time in the promotion is starting to like get take on the attributes of his old boss, the seat in which who's he filled. Um, he started like getting a little fat, started smoking a cigar, started and soon as he touched the green button, the transformation was complete. And he's just like, oh God, this is what he meant. And obviously that's a parallel for like, hey, don't forget to spend some time away from the office and not.
Right.
And it's like, damn, that was deep for like a 6-year-old 90s kids to get.
Yeah.
So you said they They haven't taught you about what are they into now? Are they in, like, as far as playing games? Is it
I think they
Minecraft,
no, I think they're in Fortnite.
Fortnite? Cool.
I think that's what they. I mean, they're on their tablets a lot, but they're watching YouTube videos. Kid shit.
Nice. You mean they don't watch the real Randy Chavez?
Well, I told Bentley that I was going to come on tonight, and that you were, she really likes you, but she hasn't come up into the room, and I'm not going to
Yeah,
yell, you know, Bentley, because if she walks in the room, I'll let her come over and say hi. But
yeah. Of course, of course.
I'm not advertising that for her because she'll take over it. She'll take over the whole.
Yeah, because she can outrun you right
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
When
So,
it comes to VeVe, yeah, yeah.
oh,
When
I just
when
meant
I told
I just
when I
meant like
told them I own three
physically.
logos now,
Yeah,
they were like all excited. I mean,
so cool.
because they told me that they wanted to go to New York with me this year, and I said, yeah, that's fine, but you can't get into the parties. You have to be 21, and they didn't like that. Yeah, they
Aw,
didn't like that too well. So they're gonna have to wait. They got a few years,
they got quite a number of years.
like 10 and a half years. Yeah,
I
a
mean,
lot.
we could probably get them in at like 19. It's probably fine.
Okay,
Just you gotta be like
discreet.
the you. Well, no, I'm saying like before that happens, you got to be like the young Sheldon grandma and be like, okay, here's how to drink
Oh,
and not go.
well, just because they get in doesn't mean they have to drink. They don't need to be drinking.
That's true.
Yeah.
Um, do you remember Grebflo?
Who?
Grebflo? She
No.
was blonde chick. Well, name's actually like Wolfberg, but backwards it's Grebflo, so that's what she was. And anyway, at Decon, it might have been 21, 22, whatever year it was. Um, she brought her kid who was like 16, and we were all like going into the bar like at the same time, and we just snuck them in the middle.
Stuck him in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah, and she let him go to town on, on some beer.
Oh, that's funny.
And yeah, kids are crazy when they're drunk. They're like little drunk babies.
That's funny. Well, yeah, because since we're talking about kids and drinking, we were watching ET today at the movie theater, and the scene that they thought was the funniest is when ET was drinking the alcohol, and Elliot's at school and he's acting like he's drunk. It's like because they're connected, and they absolutely loved that scene. Yeah.
It's a great one.
Yep.
There's yeah, I my one of the it was actually kind of sad. Like, so one of the my friend used to have a snake, like a really big so he was a veterinary technician, and he did
Excuse
his
me.
normal veterinary day job, but he would like moonlight at this place. It was like some exotic reptile place, and they had this like fire, and he got a snake, and the snake was like not that big when he got it, and then it just turned into this like black mamba type of snake, and but it was like so chill. So it would like go out with him like everywhere to like get ice cream, go to barbecues, block parties. So we're at this block party, and he's just he smokes a lot of weed. So he's got his like cup filled with beer, and the snake's head is like in the cup. And I didn't know if it was like a trick. So
Bliss.
after like a minute, I'm like, yeah, is your snake good? And like the snake was in like the beer cup, and he's like, Lizzie, no! And she didn't make it. The A lot of alcohol, I guess, alcohol poisoning does not
Oh,
do well with snakes.
yuck.
This is what's up, guys. I'm on vacation, Dominican Republic. Oh yeah, Bill Gardner's on vacation. He's on a cruise.
Oh, I want to. He's on a cruise.
Yeah, yeah. He was talking about that. Yeah, like he's like, I'm on a cruise, listening to Randy Chavez while I'm sitting back drinking some beer. It's like, oh, that's awesome. Yeah, and VV bet maybe Bill Gardner. I don't know where he's going, but maybe he's gonna maybe you can meet up with Bill Gardner.
What is Bill down there right now?
Well, he's on a cruise somewhere, so
Oh, is he?
yeah. So maybe he's on there to the Dominican Republic,
Yeah.
DR. Saw Bill in New York. Oh, that's so cool. I saw Bill. It's dope.
I know. I want to, when crypto goes up, I want to go, I don't know, I want to go somewhere.
Uh, where's the place in September? Bermuda?
Oh, I'm going to Aruba.
Aruba. There's a B and an R and an A in there, so I was close.
Aruba
Um,
for two
Aruba.
weeks.
Might do that. I might. So I got spontaneously invited to a wedding. Um, well, I have two. Well, I
In
have a
September?
bunch, but two that I would go to. And it's August 8th, so it's like super soon, and I don't know how my back's gonna be.
Mm.
And also, so let me show you something because
You said
you're a
August
girl. I
8th?
feel like you would get like you could interpret this better than I could. Um, it is it says like wedding day, and then
Yeah.
it says ceremony, and that's it. So
Well, whose
if
is
I'm
it?
like unless I'm like tripping, like the ceremony is like the boring part, right?
The ceremony's the boring part?
That's where like that's not the party, right?
No, no. You want to go to the reception.
Yeah. But here on the invitation, it just says wedding day and ceremony, and then home and foot. Like it doesn't say reception. So I mean, if I like travel and I like buy the shit like for a wedding and there's no reception, I'm gonna murder people.
I'm getting so
I'm,
irritated. My internet is like, the internet here is not great.
yeah, I see,
I'm sorry.
but that's okay. Did you get what I was saying, or did that
Uh,
not go through?
it didn't say about the reception on the invitation.
Yeah, and
Is
if
it
I
at the, yeah, because you don't know if it's at the same location because a lot of times they're at different locations.
I don't know if there is one in general. And Tammy, I
Oh,
would dismantle the place brick by brick until there is nothing left. If I went for a freaking ceremony and no reception, I'd tear up the check. I'd fight him right there, make him look like a bitch in front of his wife. And just
you're crazy.
uh, salty. Mr. Edison coming in at the absolute worst moment where I'm at my worst here.
Right? I love MC,
Yeah,
Mr.
both on
MC1.
excellent. Yeah, we love MC1. He's Bay. He's Bay. Works with many weddings. Yeah. Dude, Omar gets to work with so many awesome freaking people. Ceremonies. Ceremony is for like the pregame. Ceremony is when you take the tabs and you're drinking and you're getting a good buzz. Like that's what it's for. Yeah, most weddings do that. It can be different locations. Okay, I'm sorry.
Cool down, man.
I'm sorry. I just they got me with this. You know, it's been a
That's
very
funny.
stressful couple of days.
You've just been
So
very, very busy.
yeah, yeah. I'm not. Yeah, I haven't been. Well, I've been sleeping, but it's not like not as much as I want to. Um, so the work has been interrupting with my sleep. It's been interrupting with other work, and if I had
Seriously.
any other meaningful thing in my life, it'd be interrupting that too. Find a friend
Yeah.
there. So I am actually a plus one of the person. So I didn't get the invite. One of my
Oh, that's
friends.
funny. You're the plus.
So
You're the plus one.
but like I knew
Just
the dude. So the dude is just like, and obviously you can't invite everyone, but my friend got the plus one, and she's like, "Hey, do you want to go?" And I'm like, "Maybe." So that's the. But then it's like,
all you do is just bring a flask with your own alcohol and you start drinking during the wedding. So then you're already there for the reception.
oh, I'm if yeah, if this goes down, I'm going hard. I am. Yep. I'm. It's can't even say, but yeah, it's
Right.
gonna be. Mm-hmm, be the reception dancer. Yeah, and also I don't know how my back is gonna be. I don't know if I
Did you ever
can.
hear uh your MRI? Did you ever hear about that?
No, the bitch has never called. So like 2 weeks
Did
ago,
you
it's been
start
2 weeks
calling
now.
him?
I did, and then you know what they said? They're like, oh yeah, Mr. Chavez, your Doctor Smith. He didn't call you. I was like, I know he didn't call me. And he's like, yeah, we could make a note. I was like the dude saying like I might need surgery and like can you like put a rush on it? Like yes, we'll mark it urgent. Okay, thank you. Still no call. Still no call. Still nothing.
Because it's been like 2 weeks, right?
At this point, I am just not gonna like fuck surgery, fuck doctors. I'm just gonna white knuckle rehab it. I'm gonna go to these mystic healers in a different part of the world. Nobody's gonna see me for a couple of months, and then I'll be back on my shit. Mr. M2
Oh,
wants your plus
you'll
one.
have to work on your YouTube algorithm if you're going to be gone for 2 months.
Well, like I'll be doing YouTube because I have to because people like Mr. MC1 own the channel. So I don't think they'd let me not.
I'm
But I
pretty
mean,
sure
like,
not.
yeah, yeah,
You got to get those payments out.
yeah. Mr. MC1 excited for all the in real life events coming up. Oh heck yeah, heck
I
yeah,
want a
dog.
shirt.
Oh yeah, yeah. He gave me a shirt years ago.
I want a
Something like,
shirt.
very good, very good. I have
Yeah.
audio equipment in New York City. Oh, very good, very
Oh,
good. Yes.
yeah. New York's going to be fun.
So I was talking the other day about like, listen, if crypto's still down here, I don't know if I'll go to New York Comic Con, but it looks like it's going crazy. So we're
Yeah, we still got to go though because because it's a big deal for. Um, I think the logo karaoke in New York.
sure.
Okay, I'm
Or
not
maybe he
singing.
means Orlando.
Oh, Orlando. Oh, that would be fun.
Oh, so Magic wants to go to Disney on Wednesday and Thursday.
Cool.
So we're gonna have to go to Universal Saturday or Sunday, probably Monday.
When do
Monday's
we?
probably.
Okay, hold on. August. Oh, well, we get there on Saturday, the 23rd. We're going on Wednesday and Thursday
To Disney, yeah. So we're gonna probably do Universal on that Monday.
on Monday.
So this
We
way,
might have to
Saturday,
go.
Sunday we chill.
Yeah, Saturday,
Monday
Sunday
we
chill.
Monday Universal. Tuesday we chill again because if Magic's gonna have us go 2 days, like
We're
that's
gonna be
gonna
there
be
open
hard.
to close.
Yeah. So on Friday, I think poolside we relax. We
Oh, you
order.
mean on Tuesday? But well, it depends on if we get through everything on Monday.
Um, we'll get through a decent amount on Monday.
Okay.
Rand, you have to be in. I will. I definitely will because I mean it
Yeah,
seems
he's
like
got it.
crypto's going up. And I have a bunch of, so Mr. MC1, there is one other thing. I know we talked a couple times today. There is one other thing that I haven't told you yet. And it's pretty nice. Pretty nice.
Is it what you told me?
Yes. Um,
Oh,
so because of certain things that have happened, I'll get to unlock some liquidity and I'll have, I think I'll have some money.
yeah.
So I can buy the crypto while it's down and then I'll be able to have a little extra for October and November, and then I'm just gonna rest. Emoji on the mic. 5 year anniversary. Thanks, Omar, for all you do, brother. Yeah, we love Omar. Omar's
Yeah.
the best. Confirmed MC1 on the celebration.
On the celebration. Oh, for New York.
Surprise me. I shall. Yeah. I think that's what he means. Celebration for
Yeah.
me. Pepe download. Okay, cool wins. There is a
Uh,
so
my
right
hair.
now. Yeah. What are you
It's
doing?
my
What do you?
hair. I got a fan going. Sorry, my hair's like blowing in my face and it's going in my mouth. I don't like it. It's because the fan's right next to me.
Of course, of course. Um,
So I'm trying to get it out of my eyeballs. Okay, there we're good.
VeVe always does make a last minute decision. It's true.
Yeah, they do.
That is true. It's good call. Good time.
You know, I saw something that people were not happy about because they sent out like an itinerary of places where they're going and they've canceled a few of them last minute.
Hmm.
Yeah, that wasn't.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
even for
unfortunate.
London, they at least still went. You know.
Yeah.
Um, and then but I think they're not going to.
Was it Singapore?
Yeah, Singapore. So, but they
Yeah.
added like Hong Kong. So I think they might go unofficially to Singapore. Um, and even for Vegas, like I don't think I really like the actual. I didn't go to the. Did you go to Decon last year?
No,
Yeah, me neither. We were
no.
just partying all the.
We partied the whole weekend. That's
Oh,
all we did was
well,
party.
well, our crew was me, you, Tap, Sparky. Fam Bam just is the worst influence on us ever.
She is. She is.
And
But
then
I think Fam Bam went to decon during the day one
yeah,
day.
she did. She did.
And Sparky might have went with her, but I don't think Heather did because Heather
Yeah.
was with us.
Oh yeah. So then we had the karaoke and then Ernie coming in and out like a bat out of hell, just coming in and doing a lot of stuff. He's dude, he got into so much debauchery. And then we went to Colombia, and then bro, I'm like I'm still not recovered from that trip.
That yeah, you had a blast in New York or Columbia.
We had wild times everywhere. To celebrate five, yeah. That's why we love that we make
We
a
do the 5 year,
speculate.
yeah.
Same. Yeah, it's true. It's New York City. Um, yeah. So I think with Vegas, I don't even care. I hope they don't have a booth at DCon. I hope they just come to party.
Yeah, because if they have a booth, then we got to go to decon.
But you also know that if they so there, I guess there's two options. If they don't have a booth and they're just hanging out. Option one is to be on our best behavior so that the pictures are the video evidence of us hanging out is
Appropriate.
PG rated, or we do our normal debauchery and we just meet with them in secret behind closed doors.
I like that
So
one.
yeah.
Oh gosh, no, because I already booked my room for decon. So
Oh yeah, yeah, same.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't have the flight. No, I do. No, I don't have the flight booked yet.
Well, I'm
So I
driving, so
should.
I don't have to worry about that.
Can I just fly to you and then you drive to?
Yeah.
Well, actually, never mind.
No.
Never.
Okay.
Yeah. We got another comment over here. I think. Congrats to Michael. Yes, congrats to MC
Yeah.
for his new. And then on my way to fill your bags, and then someone else. Way.
So is somebody going to be taking over his job then?
Yeah. So our dedicated community team, including licensed IP, which is on my way to fill your bags, and Flexi Collects, is here and ready to support you every step of the way. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, on my way to fill your bag says he's there to support, so maybe they're doing like a VeVe community manager. I don't exactly know.
Huh. Do you think Foster's going to come?
To
Vegas.
um, I don't know. Foster, for the absolute incredible man that he is, husband, father, just
Yeah.
best friend. He doesn't drink and he doesn't really. So Vegas might be we might be
Vegas
a
might
little
not
much
be
for
his
him.
thing.
Although it would be nice to have another guy there to help round up y'all mother flappers that are just trying to just be like
Oh,
drunk
somebody that
puppies.
doesn't drink?
No, somebody that can help round y'all up when I'm trying to get y'all in an Uber and you're fucking. I'm
Did you
just
do
thinking
that?
of, huh?
Did that happen in Vegas?
In New York, Tammy. We
Oh, yeah,
you,
yeah.
you
I
Bam
was on the
Bam.
scooter. That was not very nice. I had that
Oh
knee
yeah.
scooter. We had to order extra big cars just to get it to fit in.
That was what I was talking about is you, Bam Bam, and Sparky just at me trying to get everyone, and you're like, no, and
We
you're
were
just
drunk.
drunk adventuring everywhere, and I was like, oh my god, I am never doing this again.
Oh, yeah. Well, at least I'll be able to walk this year.
That might not be good because you're just gonna walk
Keep going.
everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I was wanting. Let me see if she responded because I wanted to know if she's going to still be in that boot when we're in New York.
I hope not. That's months away. If she
Yeah.
still
It
is, that
depends
is.
on how bad it is.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. No, she never responded.
Take my horse to the old town road, ride till I can't no more. Meow,
That's a good song.
meow. That's a great song, Billy Ray
Ooh.
Cyrus. How so in today's terms, how big was Billy Ray Cyrus in the 80s? Like Chappelle Rowan? Was it like Billie
Oh.
Eilish?
Um. I don't know. Well, because he was on a Hannah Montana too.
Yeah, but he wasn't like
No,
he was like bigger. It's in like the 80s, right?
yeah,
90s.
yeah. No, he was big. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, he wasn't like no Garth Brooks,
Mm-hmm.
but he was pretty popular.
The reason why I bring that up is I've seen a couple of videos where people are trying to say that Taylor Swift is bigger than what Michael Jackson was, and I was like, there's no heckin' way. Like
Um,
there,
I'll Google.
Google it.
I'm gonna Google who's more popular. I think, I think Taylor Swift might have, like, money wise. Who's made more money? Who has made more
I want to
money?
say MJ definitely had the
Taylor
lock.
Swift. Look at it, just came up. Or Michael Jackson. Well, and Michael Jackson is I've been doing it longer than her too.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is something to think about. It says so Michael Jackson's estate is worth over 2 billion and Taylor Swift's is worth 1.5 billion, but you also have to take into account that he started before her, a long time before her. So eventually I think she'll outshine him.
So when I was talking about like popularity, I
Yeah.
feel like I think the last time I saw someone like have a panic attack, freak out, and cry over someone was when Eminem was on TRL. And yeah, these girls that are like, oh my god, like I don't see that for Taylor. Like people cheer and they love her and people are obsessed with her, but I don't see like nobody had it the way Michael had it, where they just pass out and they just like the man's aura was just
Yeah, but I
untouchable.
also think it depends on where, because like I've been to one of her concerts before and people were like, if you're in that environment where people are going to like that music, it's going to
Yeah,
be like that. But I do think that Michael Jackson did have more. Um, I don't want to say more fans because she's got a lot of fans, but it's just a longer term of fans. You know what I mean? So I
yeah,
mean, I don't know. I think she could beat that. I mean, but she's like 32, 33,
34, 35. So she'll
34.
be 35. She's 35 now. She'll be 36.
Yeah, so she's got like another 20 years.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's at 2 billion now and she's at 1.5, I think that she's going to surpass him.
I also feel like there was a little bit. I mean, when did he die? Oh 06, oh 09,
Oh,
oh
really?
09. I think it was oh 09.
God, okay, when
I
did
feel like Michael did all of this though with no social media and no, like so. I love Tay Tay, um, but I don't think Michael Jackson would have ever gotten booed at a football game. That I just don't see the
well, yeah, but that's different. That is so different because oh my god, it's because
like
the whole big. That's because of the press and the media. I mean, they're spinning things with
Michael
Kelsey.
Jackson. He like I don't know if he did anything or not, but he was literally in the same bed as a child, and people still like didn't care. I mean, they did, but I don't know. I just feel like that's
Yeah,
like
I don't know.
the Jurassic Park World shattered earnings open. Oh my god, 318 million. Yeah, dude, I
Oh
want
my
to see that.
girls want to go see that.
Yeah, I want to see it too. Because one love ScarJo. I see. I read that. I didn't believe it. Like, figured that she would have gotten more, years back. Um, because she's a bit younger. But now, yeah, I guess people go to see her. But it's also Jurassic Park. No one comes
Yeah,
close to MJ and Elvis. Yeah, yeah. See, I feel like that too. Elvis, dude.
and Elvis.
Yeah, Elvis had the. I don't know. There's this one video called Elders React, and they're reacting to like Elvis, and all of these like 70, like 80-year-olds are like, my parents hated Elvis. Everything I did bad was because of Elvis. They blamed
Oh,
everything
that's
on
funny.
him. I was like, whoa, that is wild. That Elvis was considered too risque
Yeah,
for.
yeah. Kind of like you know who else was like that? Johnny Cash.
I could see that.
When
Yeah.
because he wanted to if you um he has a movie. What movie was it?
Walk the line.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
But when he went to the jail, the record label did not want him going, and he went anyway. That was good.
Was number one global because he was limited to stay in the States to perform. Yeah. Fair point. Fair point. Yeah, Jurassic World. Yeah, I'm going to see that soon. Soon. Um,
We're
when
going
I
to
have
see
some time.
on next Wednesday. We're gonna go see How to Train Your Dragon
Okay,
because they
that's
have so they have $5 movies at the local theater here on Wednesdays. And I was gonna take them yesterday, but I didn't pre-buy the tickets because I didn't know. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry, my phone. Uh,
tornado.
Amber Alert in
Oh,
Seattle. I'm like, why is my phone going off? It's because of Amber Alert. There's some Amber Alert in Seattle. Um, but so I didn't buy the tickets because I thought I'd just buy them there. And my daughter's like, no, they're going to be sold out. So I went to go buy them. Yeah, every movie yesterday was sold out.
every movie,
Every movie, because it's only $5.
even the
Um,
bad ones. Damn. All right.
so then that's when I found ET. We went and watched ET today. Cost I don't know $12, whatever. And then but except for the food, that's what kills me. That's what gets me every time. Spent $35 on concessions,
Yeah.
but I the $5 movie date already for next week.
Okay. Get him. Get him. Is that a remake? Is that a live action? Is that a
No,
sequel?
it was the same movie, same one.
Well,
I thought it was a remake, but it was not. It was just the same. Oh, the same one.
there's this guy on TikTok, and I forget his name, but he had this like viral video because he made his first white friend, and he's just like, bro, well, I met, and I forget the dude's name, like Gavin, and he's just like, I met this white dude named Gavin. He offered me to go to like the movies, and he's like, I'll pay. He's like, shit, all right, I'll pay. So he goes in, and he's like, what movie we seeing, bro? And he's like, How to Train Your Dragon. He's like, How to Train Your Dragon, like,
Yeah.
and so he like never did any of it, and then suddenly it's just like, bro, that movie was awesome. And then he goes to like the IMAX theater. He's like, me and my black friends would have never done this. Like, get y'all some white friends. So the comments were just like, bro, you got to go to a Renaissance fair. Bro, you got to like do this. Bro, you got to like, cause like so the second episode was him like going to like a Pokemon card store, and getting all of the Pokemon cards. So I love those relationships where people show their friends other stuff. You're frozen again. I don't know if you heard any of this. Maybe not. It's the Amber Alert. They got her. Oh yeah, Dexter. I remember in Dragon Con in like 2019, 2022. I think it was 2022 that the first season of like the sequel came out, and that was it. I saw like part of that. Tam, if you can hear me, X out and go back in.
There
Oh,
we
there
go.
you
I'm
are.
back. No, it's the internet because so I'm out in the middle of nowhere,
Yeah,
and so the Wi-Fi is horrible.
that's rough. That's rough. Let's go.
Leave
So
again.
it's been. Ah, yeah, she's gone again. Rip and Tammy. Have a comment F down below to pay respects. Um, yeah, I guess AMC wants to get their butts in seats, which is fine. That's fine. Can't believe that all. Oh, bro, I'm so jealous. Those pictures look so awesome. So jelly. Very happy for you though. Oh, Millie's and up, maybe big enough. Oh, Millie, I'm going to say we get it in August, and then if we get it in July, I'm pleasantly surprised. Oh, Millie, did you? I don't know if you saw that Definity now has not only OMI on their balance sheet. They have tens of millions of OMI. But they also have daCat on their balance sheet, and they also have, outside of having daCat on their balance sheet, they also now own 5% of the daCat IP. And I'll tell you this, just so you can speculate a little bit. I had offers for the daCat IP where the valuation was $100K, and I didn't take it. So, and I took this one because they own 5%, and it's at a bit of a higher valuation than it was at 100K. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. There's a big announcement coming soon. Yeah, soon. Yeah. So, shout out to everyone that is really bad, can't get back on. Call me that. Okay, we'll do. All right. That's gonna be it for me. Everyone, please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. And everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye. I have so much stuff to do. All right, I gotta go. I love you guys. Bye. Never mind the fun.